Previously on M.V.P.Knight talking about the Santa Clauses. Looks like a bulletproof vest. You're going to need this to survive, son. Do you think I'm actually this fat? No, that's all Kevlar. I need this for the many assassination attempts.
Are you saying that I might be a witch?
A witch? We don't want any of that broom-riding trash around here. Go back to Salem.
What do you think of La Befana?
I have tremendous respect for any woman who isn't defined by a man. I mean, it's the Befana, right? It's not Mrs. Befana.
I am open to the defense that that was supposed to be played for laughs, but I find it ironic that the show has Carol complaining about women being defined by their relationship to a man, and possibly, in order to not define Sandra by her relationship to a man, they haven't given her a male love interest. That might be why she doesn't have a love interest, at least not yet. But the thing is, the way things have worked out with Cal having a love interest and Sandra not having a love interest, the show does have a female character who's defined by her relationship with Cal, but it does not have a male character who's defined by his relationship with Sandra. Rather ironic how that worked out. Wait a minute. Cupid is showing up in this episode, and one of Cupid's arrows was in the intro. And that intro also had some Easter stuff, so that means... No. Episode 3.
Oh, no, this looks absolutely delicious.
Compliments to the chef.
Great job, Betty.
I'm having brunch with my 3 favorite people in the world.
The fact that he acts like that's actually Betty is pretty funny. She's trying to summon a Cthulhu with her witch powers. Somebody stop her.
Just totally let me know. That's good.
Don't leave her to finish the ritual.
Close,
Somebody call an Inquisitor. We need an Exterminatus.
Yeah.
Hey!
Not you
Why do you
two.
look like... La Befana is just like having a cool aunt. And my sister and I adored spending time with Aunt Tina because she'd take us to movies, make this big popcorn salad. My mom and my sister never really saw eye to eye, but my sister adored every minute with Aunt Tina until the day she died.
Scott?
Thank you, Scott. I think your story has provided the answer to this problem. The moral of this story is kill the cool aunts before it's too late. I will also accept the solution of being a cool mom who brings the kids to the movie theater with the popcorn salad.
Here's our ticket home.
I should be happy that they didn't stick to the script with the prior depictions of the Easter Bunny in this franchise, but this guy ends up being so much worse.
What's a transformation spell?
Use your Brian's little pastina. It is a spell that turns something into something else.
That's most of the magic they do in most of the Disney princess films. How can you not know what that is? Max, is that true? Most of the magic in most of the Disney princess films from the olden times.
You were friends?
I can accept the Easter Bunny looking different in the present. Maybe he decided to change his look or something, but they have this flashback where he looks the same as he does now, which means the only explanation is that he temporarily changed his look to what we saw in Santa Claus 2 and 3 and then changed it back to what it was hundreds or maybe just tens of years ago. Well, either that or this guy retired as the Easter Bunny for a while, someone else temporarily took over, and then he came back, but that seems a bit roundabout. I mean, they could do that if they explain it, but it's a lot for you to just fill in the blanks with.
But it's disgusting! And you're a disgusting gnome!
The G is silent and you know it.
Yes, but do gnomes, Xenos really deserve the respect of pronouncing their names correctly? It's like when people call the Maleficent movie Maleficent. It's supposed to be pronounced Maleficent, but there's no need to respect that movie with the proper pronunciation. So I will pronounce male ficant however I please.
You're sly, like a bunny. No, sly like a fox. No, I'm pretty sure it's sly like a bunny.
This goes on for way too long. I'll edit out most of it for you. Now, I do like this talk where he's realizing with Sandra's help that he only really wants to be Santa Claus to appease other people. As you can see, Carol almost got the dress code with a red blazer with a white shirt underneath, but there's a little something here that shouldn't be there. Did somebody complain about the dress she wore in season 1?
Hey there. Were you watching our daughter?
No. Yes.
No, I was watching porn. It's nothing to worry about. I also like how they're both recognizing the other's poor tactics with their parenting.
Did that just come from his?
Yeah.
This low comedy is even worse than what we got from the previous version of the Easter Bunny, and I didn't think that was possible.
He is not able to make dinner. I'm gonna kill him.
You can't kill Santa because that would make you Santa, and that makes no sense. I do also like the resolutions they have with Scott and Cal and Sandra and Carol. Scott tells him he's proud of him even though he's not been fulfilling the Santa stuff. And La Befana clarifies with Carol that she's no replacement for her.
Wait, so then how does the mail get here in the first place?
The mail, well, kids send letters.
I wonder what the Postal Service actually does with letters sent to Santa. Hang on. What? That's cool. Apparently there's a program for other people to sign up to get presents for people who wrote to Santa. Huh.
You're of age, you're 18, you can handle it.
The legal alcohol drinking age is 21, but I'm pretty sure that that's just soda. Not that people should be drinking soda regardless of age anyway. That stuff's terrible for you and way too addictive, I would know.
Dad said he loves me. No, I knew it. It's just...
You're so weird.
No, you're just jealous that I'm the heir to the throne.
What I do not like is Cal being so arrogant with the position that he's done a terrible job at so far.
You've got to be.
Where's Santa? I gotta find Santa.
You don't even know what hair means.
Look, I'm not here for your shenanigans.
Hair means rabbit.
There's only one way to reverse a transformation spell from a witch. Burn the witch who cast it.
You performed the transformation spell without my permission?
I was mad, and I was picturing a bunny. It just happened.
That is something else entirely. I fear that we have moved too quickly with your training, and perhaps it is best if we take a step back.
So I'm getting in trouble now because my powers are too strong? I thought that was a good thing.
Power can be dangerous.
I also do not like how Sandra is being so defensive about cutting back on her magic training, which is a very rational reaction to her accidentally transforming someone into a bunny. She should be horrified by her actions and want someone to help her with that. Instead, she's just upset with La Befana for not Yas Queening her over this. Foolishness.
What happened was partially my fault.
Partially.
Okay, a lot. Ali.
I think partially was accurate. That was like 99.9999999% Sandra's fault. It's not Cal's fault that Sandra can't control her own powers.
I wish I could just see her.
Cal, you can see the vortexes, and I can fly the sleigh. What are you doing here?
I wanted to surprise you.
You're always busy with your dad. We never see each other, and then you show up in my living room? It's too much. I'm done.
No. Last time we saw Riley, she was gushing about everything in the North Pole, wolf whistling at Cal's biceps, and supposedly taking up way too much of Cal's attention. And now, all of a sudden, he's not dedicating enough time to her. Didn't they tell me that Cal's problem was that Riley was taking up too much of his attention away from the Santa Claus stuff? And now she's telling him that the Santa Claus stuff is taking too much time away from her? This development just comes flying out of nowhere, telling us the exact opposite of what it's been telling us. If they wanted to do this, they should have had Riley go on a journey from gushing over being happy about everything to being miserable with everything.
I want you to dust me so that I forget I ever met you.
No.
No, I will never do that.
Nor should you. She's just being poorly written right now. She'll regret it in the morning.
I'm sorry, bud. That was real rough.
That's rough, buddy.
You betrayed me.
You're always busy with your dad. I'm done.
You stole
Riley,
from your son.
none of this would have happened if Dad wasn't so obsessed with me being Santa.
So let it be war. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the seas boil. I will see the stars fall. I will see the galaxy burn.
I wish I never put this thing on!
Yeah, it's reasonable for him to give up on that.
Oh, you love mentioning that I don't have my magic anymore!
What's that?
I don't know.
The coincidence level to have... I don't even want to think about that.
Feel the power. And it is
Does that mean we'll get battles in the next episode? Please? As much as I didn't find the Easter Bunny funny in this episode, I'm still perturbed about the fact that Sandra did not show any concern for him after she turned him into an animal. Sandra's mentality during that whole thing was nothing short of psychopathic. She just made everything all about her and then went off to do something completely different instead of helping. Thankfully, Scott and Carol were able to pick up the slack left behind by these foolish teenagers. Yes, Scott and Carol were acting irrationally, but A, their reasons for being irrational were easier to sympathize with, and B, when they were acting irrational, the script was thankfully portraying them as being irrational and needing to learn their lesson. We're halfway through the season right now with 3 episodes down and 3 to go, so look forward to me talking about the rest of them. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and have a happy I'm kidding, have a Merry Christmas. I will also accept having a Happy Hanukkah, but most of you have a Merry Christmas.